I like to have fun, I like to party here and there. I'm also like very multi-layered. I like to like wear layers. So I think like the music kind of has layers in itself, you know, kind of like an onion. And textures as well, like with the sound. I'd say there's like a sort of rebellious nature to it. So I don't know, you could say kind of mix of like punk, hip hop, a bit of R&B. I like to like play around with my voice as if I'm like James Brown or something sometimes with the ad-libs. Yeah, really, and then just like kind of like sharing experiences and sharing like real life human experiences, you know, like things that everyone goes through and whatnot, whether good and bad. I think it's been organic just due to the fact that like my mom is the fashion person. She used to like go around Europe, buy things, sell things to different boutiques in France. And then my dad was a very tech sort of based guy, and his side of the family, like my grandfather was a musician. Like he was a composer, maestro, and now my uncle's a composer, maestro. So like a lot of that is in the family, and then the other side is kind of fashion and like how you look and how your appearance is and stuff like that. I'd say like because of the nature of what my uncle and my grandfather used to do, which was compose and conduct, I kind of do the same with my music, where like I will compose, like I'll actually make the beat, or I'll send it over to my engineer, but I'm usually hands-on with the direction of where it should go. Growing up hearing the stories of where we're from, you know, whether it's Africa or even down to like the neighborhoods in Toronto, and just seeing how much potential we have, you know, and seeing how much the other side of people who don't get to see that, but they have it inside them. And one thing I realized growing up is that like, you know, I've grown up with people who've chose different paths, but we're from the same neighborhood. But it's because they weren't given the information or presented the information in a way that like actually inspired them to try it a different way. You know, and I think that's like very important at a young age, because that almost like sets you up and sets up your trajectory of where you're going.
I'm too black for my white friends. I'm too white for my black friends. I'm too good for my fucking hood. Niggas still misunderstood.
I think it's because there is so much talent in our city, and our city's growing. You know, we're probably, to some people, we're probably still not like the mecca of music or the mecca of fashion, but I think it's important to still inspire the people who are here, who are aspiring to be those things, because yes, this might not be the place, but the thing is, like, if you give them the tools, they can take that and go somewhere else and be mobile and continuously move and spread their inspirations elsewhere. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, the people they've inspired can look back and say, oh, those guys are from that city. You know, so I think that's where it all boils down to. My brand is called Mer des Dieux. That stands for Sea of Gods. And basically, the whole concept behind it was that just kind of exploring like the lost city of Atlantis sort of thing. Like if those people lived on Earth, like how would they dress, you know? Also, like the philosophy behind it is like we're all created in God's image, so when we come together, we create a sea of gods. So that's where it came from. Disco dash, disco dash. That's it.
Where we feeling? Fucking to see if you for me. Fucking to see if you for me. I wanna see you.